we made it.
We made it.
7 minutes late. Thank you for waiting for us.
Technical issues.
Yeah, as always. We were trying to experiment with new cameras, make sure we can do it, but
this one,
playing.
it was all there, and then you were gonna get strobing.
But it was flashing, so we couldn't do it. So we've had to come back to a normal way of doing it. We'll get there eventually.
It'll be all right.
Thank you for bearing with us.
It'll be all right.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
We've hardly spoken to each other. It's all been like,
Right, let's do this, do this, do that.
So,
do this.
hi Sue.
Hi, Jem.
How are you?
I'm all right, thank you, darling.
Go on, have a cup of tea.
Oh, I'll have a sip of tea, shall I?
Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday. Hi,
Hey,
Katie Reid.
Katie. How are you? Lovely.
Oh, I could get a Facebook up on there, couldn't I? And then we can view it.
I've been seeing all your lovely textures. You've been on texture walks too.
Yeah.
I've been out on many texture walks recently. Well, I go out on a walk and end up finding lots of textures that I love. It's just addictive. Once you start noticing them, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And away.
That's it.
I can't help myself now.
Yeah. Right, let's put this on mute.
Hi Maria. Hi Emma.
Hi, Maria. Hi, Emma.
Thank you for the loves. You can have some back.
Oh, look, there we are.
Oh, wait. Yeah. There we are. There. A little
There
bit
we
behind
are.
on there, but.
And, yeah.
And I've got lipstick on my duff again.
Oh,
I always have lipstick on my tusk when I come in here.
well, I was only just putting mine on.
I know, so using it like a mirror,
It's
right?
like, quick, before we go live. I will chuckle if it's on there. I will chuckle.
Oh, how are we all this Monday then? How are you feeling?
Hi, Alison. How are you, lovely?
That's good. That's good. I've
I
just
feel like I'm in the kids' chair again.
I know.
I feel like I'm
Do you
sat
want to swap
up.
chairs?
No, I think I might need to have a booster seat though.
A cushion?
Yeah, have you got one?
Yes, I have. I have
Oh.
one very handy.
Yeah, you know, when you look at me on there, I am sat up tall, but I look shorter than you.
Okay, we've got Abby's cushion.
Oh, thanks, Abby. Oh,
I've
that's
got
a little bit better,
I've got
yes.
a blanket on mine. Because
Does it sink?
No, because it's one of those rattan ones, and it's so old. And you know when the kids come,
Do they scratch?
they sit and pick at it, and then
they like.
you know, and they pretend they're not. They just sit there going.
Oh.
So yeah, so it prickles my my legs.
Hello, Dragon. I'm
Hey,
catching
Dragon.
up down here, Jem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll put that on big for you.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
For me, just for me. Hi,
Oh, because it is
Nancy.
far away. Hi, Nancy. Oh, Emma's saying hello to the dragon. Oh no, Elaine. Oh, that's so sorry to hear that.
sorry,
That's so
Elaine.
sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh.
Oh well, I hope you recover quickly and you don't get the, you know, the really severe strain. Because
Yeah.
it has been
It's
knocking
not
some
good.
people up for 6, hasn't it? And other people have been just, you're poorly for a few days and then come out of it quite quickly.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed, you're someone that will recover quickly from it.
Oh.
Oh.
And Fee, don't be sorry. It's us that's late.
Yeah, we were a bit late. Don't tell anyone.
Hello, beautiful girls. Bye, beautiful girls. Sorry, I have a migraine coming on, so we'll have to watch on catch up. Have a fab evening. Oh, big hugs, Sarah Jane.
I hate migraines.
Yeah, me too. When they come on, it just, I don't know, my migraines, I end up being, well, vomiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, I used to. I'm not so much now, but I used to.
It's horrible.
Mm.
So horrible.
I get vision ones.
Do you?
Like
the vision goes?
Yeah, and just one sort of, you know, sort of half, but diagonal.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Is it?
Yeah.
See, I can't see anything and
Yeah.
it just feels like everything's closing in, and then I just, yeah, it's horrible.
Horrible.
Not nice.
Good evening, Gabrielle.
Hello, Isabel.
Oh, happy birthday for yesterday, Gabrielle. I think it was yesterday. I wished you a happy birthday on the timeline anyway. I saw it pop up and I was like, oh, it's Gabrielle's birthday. Hope you had a nice day.
Happy birthday, Gabrielle. Oh, that was a bit...
That was ferocious, wasn't it?
Wowzers. Alison's doing well. First line of washing hung out today. Your jewels are very vibrant tonight. So, do you know what? This was made with t-shirt yarn, beautiful beads, and what do you call that? Twisted wire by the beautiful Gemma Crow.
It was me. You got that in one of my sales, didn't you?
I certainly did.
from the bargain box.
Yeah, well, you can tell how often I wear it because I've actually got bobbling.
It's filled.
I love it. It's fabulous. Who are we there? Did we say hello to Isabel? Hello, Isabel. Sorry if I missed you. Facial reward auto fresh. Hello, lovely. Sorry I'm late. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. There you go, Gabrielle. Hopefully I answered that one for you straight away. So anyway, welcome. If anybody's new, we are Babble and Dabble.
Babble and Dabble, or Jem and
Sue. Yay!
And we do this every Monday at 7. We have a little chat and then a crafty session. And then on Fridays, most Fridays, straight lockdown, we do just a babble session where we just ramble on about.
Just ramble. And
take your lead sometimes with topics you suggest. Sometimes we just go off on a tangent.
Sometimes we go off on a tangent.
But we basically just have a girls' night in, but share it with you. So come and join us on either of the sessions. But Mondays, you can see a list of. We should have some more going on, actually, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we've got to have a catch up very soon, haven't we? We're in March.
In fact, it was today at 3 o'clock. We were supposed to do
Was it?
And had a reminder come up.
Oh.
But after the fact, so I hadn't seen it until it was like pretty much time you were here.
No.
So yeah, we got to set the next 6 sessions, and because we're always full of like a million ideas, it's going to be hard to whittle down what 6 to put in. So so we'll be putting the next lot on, but there's still about 4 or 5. We've still got about 4 or 5 ahead, haven't we? Weeks of projects that we're doing. So you can take a look and see what other projects we got.
Yeah.
And we're always open to suggestions as well. And
we've got the challenge.
The challenge that we still need some ideas for.
The challenge coming up. When's that? Is it the 12th of April?
12th of April, yes.
12th of April.
So we still need your ideas.
Keep throwing them in. It could be materials that you'd like us to incorporate. It could be colours that you'd like us to work with. It could be an actual project that you've seen and you want us to have a go at. It can be anything.
Yes.
We're not necessarily going to do all of them, but we'll
choose one to challenge ourselves with, and it will be sort of a head-to-head live challenge. I
think we're going to have to put the closing date for suggestions as the end of, about the 20th of March.
Yeah, in case
we need to get supplies and things like that.
Yes.
So. Are you doing technical things tonight as you're hiding in the corner of my bright green screen? No, Fee. We tried, and we've had to go back to the normal.
Yeah.
So, no.
got like 3 cameras here, and only one of them's working.
There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. Oh, there's even that one. Don't forget.
Oh, there's that
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cameras, and we're down to a phone again.
Yeah. Couldn't be without our phones, could we? What would we do?
Make a rose bear.
A rose bear?
Yeah. Have to have a look at that, Sarita, see what that's all about.
What's a rose bear? I like the idea of it.
Yeah. And of course, feel free to spam us with pictures on the page of suggestions.
Yes.
And then, we can scroll through, have a look. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
And hi, Sarita. Oh, dear. So we I make them. Oh, you do? Okay, Sarita. Well, I think you should share one of your creations with us.
Show us what
Put a picture up on the Babble and Dabble page.
Yeah, I'd like to know what a rose bear is.
Yeah.
How have you gotten on with this week's project? Plant prepping.
I loved it.
Have you?
Oh my gosh, I have loved this project.
I made a start last night on getting it ready for today, so that I had some finished to show the next bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm liking it, but I think I might have used the wrong.
No.
A different sort of magazine paper, perhaps.
Well, shall we show the outcome? So what we're aiming for then?
Yeah. Show yours then. 'Cause I think yours is.
Well, no, because look.
Oh my gosh, yours is amazing.
Come on.
No, yours.
That looks fabulous. Honestly, yes.
Yeah, but this is what it should look like.
No, but that's good too. And I've tried something different on the next one that I'm doing. So I finished the box.
All right.
Okay, so turn it around that way. So look at these. Okay. How awesome are they?
I love yours. You've definitely got a thicker, glossier paper. Is that like a travel magazine paper or something?
it's actually a catalogue.
A catalogue.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of my old millinery catalogues.
Yeah, so the paper was
really thick.
Thick quality. So
Yeah.
mine's just a fashion magazine.
Right.
But obviously you can get these results. Cooler. So this is only part 1.
Yeah.
So today we're going to show you how to achieve that effect on an item of your choice. So we deliberately chose different materials to work with as well, so that we could
can show you. So yeah, so I think that I showed I've got the decorator in at the moment. I know. I showed the decorator, and he literally was at the top of the stairs, and he went, "Oh, that looks amazing." I went, "I know." I am so in love with it, genuinely.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
You know, it's the sort of thing that I would probably put in my dressing room or something like that.
You've gone quite big pieces as well, which has worked really well.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited now. Now that I've seen Sue's, I'm more excited because I'll try and get your effect on my next one.
Yeah. So
lovely.
You can see that it's, you know, the old box, but yeah, I honestly, I enjoyed it so much.
I know we're going to talk later about next steps, but that's making me feel like you could go loads of directions with that.
I've got no ideas at the moment for next steps.
Haven't you?
No, I had to just leave it because I thought if I go next steps, I was going to do it.
I'm thinking sort of gothic, tombstone.
I'd already gone red roses.
Yeah.
I'd already gone red roses.
Sort of gothic, yours.
Yeah.
I'm thinking mine like shabby chic, sort of gypsy shag.
So the muted pinks and stuff.
That's what I'm thinking.
Muted pinks and lace and Hessian and
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, nice.
I suppose Mother's Day you don't really want to go too tombstoney, do you? But that I can just imagine like it being for any age actually, like you know, like treasure for younger ones or. Sort of,
honestly, I love. As I was doing it,
I love the effect. Oh, are you excited now? You've seen that? I think just one more look at that. That looks amazing. I love it. I'm not sure if you can really appreciate the texture of it on the screen, but
I think that, you know,
lovely that is.
It's blimmin' lovely.
Lovely. I hadn't seen it, so yeah,
no,
it's great.
No, I genuinely was so like, Okay, so, well, it's 20 past. Let me just answer Cyrita. Cyrita, so if you go onto the Babble and Dabble page after we finish the live, don't leave us yet, and just go to posts, you'll be able to post it straight on the page.
Yeah.
If you send it to my inbox, it'll get lost, and I'm rubbish with transferring. So do that. All right, do that.
Yeah, it's
put straight on the page.
Nice for everybody to see.
Organisation boxes, yeah, absolutely. You know, have them in bigger sizes. Even, you know, the Amazon boxes that, you know, I've said before that all my deliveries are Amazon at the moment. Even those would be, some of them would be just great.
Yeah.
You know, but I really am keen on the bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've got plans for it, you know.
Yeah.
I've got plans of where it's going. But you can see the difference in the paper. I suppose we'll talk about that a bit more later.
Yeah.
Mine's greyed because it's thin.
Yeah.
And it's not as glossy, so the ink doesn't slip around like it does on the glossy.
Yeah.
So mine's sort of more...
And I'm sure,
quite
like...
a bit of work. Did yours take a lot of work?
A hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Hell of a lot. But
we'll go through that.
The rewards on both are brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing. Depends if your mum's a bit of a goth.
Yes.
Yeah,
it does. Depends what style your mum is, but that's what I'm saying. That this could go so many directions. Like it's far more versatile than I first gave it credit. To be honest.
Yeah.
Looking at that.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this, Katie, aren't you?
Oh.
A time machine.
Yeah. Photo album.
Yeah.
That'd be
nice idea.
It's lovely, isn't it? So okay.
Oh, the bears. I was thinking you've done 9 different colour ones already. Sorry, Rita, you're on about the bears. I'm with you now. The blossom would look nice. Oh, I love that.
Yes,
I love that joined up thinking there. Oh, it's trapped. Yeah, nice joined up. Oh, look at that. Cross projects. Oh, it needs to be. Have to have a longer stem, but yeah, it would.
That would look lovely.
Would work well.
That would work really well.
My words aren't working tonight, guys.
It's normally me, Jem.
Oh, I've had my My fingers in resin all day today.
Have you?
Yeah. So yeah, gone from one. I've cleared the table. I just found a sticky bit actually. I had to get it before you.
No, I've put my hand in sticky bits.
Have you?
Yeah, there's some over here, there's some over there, and I was like, oh yeah, that's sticky.
To be tidy.
Well, as you know, I've been doing painting.
Yes, you have.
I have spent the whole weekend painting and thoroughly enjoying myself.
I saw the coaster you've done. That looks amazing.
The coasters, did you see the paint pours?
Yeah, the paintball.
Yeah, the paintball coaster.
Yeah,
yeah. I did the canvas, and the canvas, you know, I did the stone art. I cast the stone art.
Yeah.
The stone heart.
Yeah.
The heart shaped.
Yeah.
Stone, and it's about that big.
Yeah.
I've poured on that.
Oh wow.
My gosh, it looks gorgeous.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, honestly, I know that I don't normally go, it looks gorgeous, but I am so pleased with it.
A lot of experimenting and a lot of time.
Yeah.
A lot of time. I don't think we appreciate just how much time sometimes goes into perfecting a style or a craft. And I think I'm guilty of it sometimes. I see something, I think, oh, I could have a go at that, I could do that. And then you realise there's actually such a big, long, wow. Oh, wow. Amazing.
Let me see if I can show you. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Can you see
can't
that?
see it brilliantly, but that is sensational.
Honestly, it's just stunning.
Oh, Sue.
I know.
Oh, I feel another workshop, perhaps.
They're in the pipeline. I've spent this afternoon, which is why I missed the 3 o'clock, because I've been looking at kits and putting together paintball kits.
That's exciting.
Oh, so yeah, and then I came across something else that I was like, Gemma needs to do this.
I've been watching. I know we got to get cracking in a minute, but I've been watching the pottery throwdown.
Oh, have you? I've
now I want to be a potter. And I've just signed up for a course.
Have you?
Yes.
Good.
Like several £100, but I'm like, I'm doing it. I've been watching. I was like, oh, I really need to do this. And then I watched the interior design off. You know, that one as well. I watched that, and I was like, oh, why didn't I stay? Why didn't I carry on with my course?
See, I've had to avoid anything like that.
Yeah, no, because I did start. That was what I wanted to do: window design and interior design. So I started my diploma and then did a year of it. So I got my certificate, but then decided working in a pub was much better because I got money to go out with on the weekend. so ditched it. But I was thinking, oh, I could do that. Yeah, there's too many good things to do. Isn't there?
I know, this is the problem.
I'm saying I need to access some parallel universes so I can simultaneously live in them. So that
have like about 6 or 7 of you,
but be conscious. So I either need several clones with this one consciousness, or learn how to access the parallel universes. And then I've spent, I actually haven't delved into researching that yet because that would be a whole nother rabbit hole. Considering we can't even master cameras on a computer, I don't think my brain is going to cope with time travel and all that sort of stuff. But hey, perhaps Katie, you can make me a time machine because you seem good at that stuff. Yeah. And Gabrielle can work out the trajectories and all that.
Perfect.
We've got a good team.
Oh, so we've got Karen in. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
She can now see our faces.
Oh, that's good.
Congratulations.
Sorry if you don't like them.
We've got an angry face. I hope that was a slip of the finger. If we've upset you, sorry.
Oh, and a crier.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, maybe there's some comments down below. Okay, hold on. Paint pouring workshop, yes, working on it. Have I missed all your dotted workshops? You've missed all the introductory ones, Gabrielle. There will be some full priced ones going up very, very soon. Hopefully within the next 24, 36 hours, there'll be some up on the website. And your mum's lovely then, isn't she?
That's a nice prezi.
Alison.
Pottery Throwdown is great. Interior design is great too. Did you catch the Grace and Perry one? No, I didn't. Because I remember. I think told me about the Grace and Perry and I hadn't seen it, so I've got to look for that one as well. I know, but I'm on a bit of a binge at the moment on crafty programs, which is silly.
I know,
it's so silly.
It's really silly.
Very irresponsible of me, to be honest. I've got too many ideas already.
Would you like me to control you, Jem?
Oh, I need something. It's too inspiring. There's too many talented people out there.
I know.
But you just want to, get in their brains, don't you?
Just, yeah. You do. Okay, so I'm going to quickly catch up on these because I'm very conscious of the time, if that's all right, Jen.
Yes, no, we need to.
And then we've got more people in, so we maybe need to introduce ourselves again.
We're trying to be more professional. So that if you've got new people in, we've got such a lovely community already, and we all talk to each other, don't we? But if you're new, it might seem a little bit like, everybody knows each other.
Yeah, a bit overwhelming.
But we don't. Mainly, we know each other just through doing this and getting acquainted this way over lockdown. So if you're new, welcome to the tribe. And yeah, we'll get crafty and creative together, and we'll just join in and have a giggle. So you're very welcome, and all the lovely ones that we know in here will make you feel welcome too.
Yeah. And she's Jem.
And I'm Jem.
And I'm Sue. Pottery. What are we doing tonight? Oh. Come on to that in a moment, Wendy. Joan did pottery years ago. It was so therapeutic. Shazza's in. Hi, Shazza.
Hi,
Alison, Friday Channel 4, 8 p.m. Oh dear. I remember last Monday. Yeah. Bless. That's why we're trying to profession up, Emma. Not too much, of course, because I won't be able to handle that. Okay, so shall we talk about what we're going to do then, Jen?
Yes. So this was Sue's bright, amazing idea. Sue found this as a project, and so I'll let you intro it.
So what the intention is because Mother's Day is the 14th of March in the UK, that is. Yeah. So we thought it would be nice to make something that would be appropriate for a Mother's Day, but do it as a 2-week project.
Yeah.
So that we could each have our own take on the same technique and process. Yeah. And and then just literally it becomes your creative idea for whatever you want to do. And already doing this, I am like, oh my god, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And I've actually got one of my polystyrene heads out ready.
I so nearly took one. Did you seen the project my sister did for me?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll show you that in a bit.
Yeah.
When we've got a chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be lovely.
Yeah, because I did that with one of my polystyrene heads.
You did newspapers, didn't you?
And the lampshade.
Yes.
Yeah, and then that was years and years ago. But whilst I was doing this, I was like, oh, I need to do this on a polystyrene head.
Because that's how we all think, isn't it? I know. I need a polystyrene head.
So,
but you do find yourself looking around. What can I
do? I know. And I'm like picture frames.
Picture frames. That was. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was going to ask Ben to make me a picture frame that I could.
Yeah. Or a mirror. I'm thinking down my stairs now. Great big mirror with a big frame done like this.
Banisters.
Oh no, I haven't got banisters.
The treads.
The treads might be good. Oh, the risers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The risers. That's what I meant. Uh-oh. It's going to be like a real bad episode of Changing Rooms at Stu's house.
It's going to be so bad. So bad. So this is the project that we've come up with. And so the first week today is we'll show you how to do this technique on whatever object you choose. So I chose a box, Gemma chose a bottle, vase, and so we're going to basically work together and do this. We're going to talk you through the processes, and I don't know about you, Jen, but I found lots of things and went, oh, I need to think about that.
Yes.
So we've done the thinking, hopefully, and so we've done the problem solving. Okay, so what kit do you need?
Oh, Ben made some picture frames today. Oh, you saw he's put his video up. I haven't seen it, Emma. Even though he's only in the garden, I haven't actually seen it.
Okay, so what you need.
I used the little jam jar that was from when your mum sent that afternoon tea.
That's very cute. I used an old pot, but I'm running out of this.
Oh, that's okay. I do have that.
Okay, so you will need a box of some sort.
Or a bottle,
or
a
a
jar,
bottle, or
a bus.
a bus.
That's why that was there.
Is it?
Just in case, yeah. But then I thought, no, I need that.
Yeah.
I
think it'd be lovely on a bust.
I'm pretty sure you can use it on most things.
On anything. So then you need PVA glue. Okay.
Did you water yours down slightly?
No, but mine's got really thick now because it's been out in the open for a couple of days.
So I used the thick tacky PVA glue and I watered it down very slightly.
Right.
Just so it was a little bit more like a double cream rather than a whipped cream.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll tip a bit of water in here because look, mine's not even running.
Well, I've got plenty in there you can use anyway. There's plenty.
It's not running, but glue spreader, paintbrush, glue spreader, gone for the flat end ones. Yeah. And I found it handy to have this or a sponge.
Okay.
Because it helped me pat down.
Ah, yes, without getting your fingers on it.
Yeah, but I was really bad. So I've got this.
An apron.
I've got an apron because I get glue everywhere.
I didn't. I was surprisingly neat and tidy with mine.
I am not neat and tidy with this.
I actually did it at the kitchen table instead of up here.
Did you? No. So I am not neat and tidy.
No.
Simple as that. So I've got my apron on. Looking good. Then you need a magazine. Now I chose an old hat catalogue, so it is just,
it's nice thick paper. It's nice thick.
Yeah,
it's a nice thick glossy. It has to be glossy. It cannot be matte.
Yeah,
it cannot be matte. I did discover that it has to be a glossy. Okay,
so what do you do?
Your junk mail would probably do it as well.
I think it depends on the thickness. Some of them are really thin, but if you've got your...
It worked with mine. I feel how thin that is. Really thin.
Okay, that is really thin.
I think the junk mail is probably a bit thicker.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah.
So yeah, your delivery menus, they're really thick, aren't they?
Yeah, they're maybe a bit too thick.
No.
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 No. Get it. Get it. Who's Craig? Is Craig in? I see. Hi, Craig.
Who says?
Ah, Craig Taylor. Hello, Craig. How are you?
Craig.
Nice to see you. Have we seen you before, Craig?
I don't know.
Jem, Sue, Babble Dabble. Making a box,
crafting.
We're making a box look like stone or marble. That's what we're doing. Okay, so all I did is I tore pieces out. Now, what I did with that box, so the finished one, is I chose all the dark colour pages.
Okay.
As I was doing it, I thought, oh, this is a mistake. The reason being, because the black on the pages is a lot of ink. So that took a lot of work. But it was okay because the pages are thicker.
Yes.
So what I've discovered is, I think thinner pages that use a black would not work so well because you'd have to use a lot of nail polish remover on
Yes, you can see I used all the dark.
Yeah.
So should I show you that?
Yeah.
So I've used a thinner, just a fashion magazine, just a a little cheap one of Marie Claire. It's from about 4 years ago, and I used all the dark, thinking it'd be nice to get the dark edges.
Yeah.
But actually, I've ended up with quite a grey finish. I don't mind it.
I like that. I
don't
really
mind
do
it,
like it.
But that's just to show you that actually, if you'd gone with a more the lighter pages,
yeah,
you may have got a lighter finish. So I'll have a go on my box.
Yeah. So what I've prepared in advance is a lighter one with a lot more colour.
Okay.
And I'm going to see how that works.
Okay.
All right. So I've prepared that one, and I've even prepared some. So I ripped my pages. They're probably about 1.5 inches.
You did quite big pieces.
I did big pieces.
I did quite
You
tiny
did tinier pieces, didn't you? So
yeah.
What sort of size were yours about?
So mine were probably about... in fact, I had lots of different sizes because I didn't want it too uniform. So
yeah.
I ripped some that were sort of small rectangles about 1 centimetre by 2 centimetres, and I did some that were about 1.5 centimetres square. And what I did, so I just took like a wedge of pages. I've got some nice thick pages in here actually. Take a wedge, and I also, so I just took maybe 4 or 5 pages together, and then I took all the straight edges off.
Right.
So I got rid of all the straight edges.
See, I kept my straight edges, and the reason being is because I wanted straight edges around the bottom.
Ah.
You see, and on there,
I've gone straight underneath the whole thing.
Yeah. See, I haven't. I've stopped.
So yeah. So
Hi,
I just
Michelle.
did them all at the same time, and I literally just did it like that, and then put them down. And you actually don't use much.
You don't.
So I did loads, and then was like, got loads.
Yeah, me too. Which is why I am literally not going to show you how to rip paper.
Oh well, yeah, I am. Do it like this.
No, I just did, Jem. See my humour there?
Oh, that was what it was.
Yeah.
Was it?
It didn't work so well.
I hadn't realised it was humour. Missed that. What I will say is, like, on a box, you've got no curves to navigate, so it's nice and simple.
Nice and simple.
When I did the bottle, when I got round the top, I had to cut my strips thinner and longer so that I could navigate and press it in. Otherwise, if they're too big, they just crease.
That looks like a Prosecco bottle.
It is your Prosecco bottle from last week.
From Friday.
From Friday. Yeah, so I just thought it's a nice shape. I can do something with that. I can do something attractive with that, I thought. I'm looking forward to the next bit as well. Like,
yeah.
The zhuzhy bit.
So then you'll need... this is Spanish.
You'll need nail varnish remover.
Nail varnish remover with acetone.
Has to have acetone.
I went to the shop today. They only had it with sin acetona. Which wasn't so good, so I didn't get any, so I've only got a dribble left. Okay. So, should we bring the camera down, Jim? Oh, that bloody hand.
I knocked my hand over again.
Sorry.
She did a swear.
I said blimmin' hand.
Are we going to put the camera down here?
Yeah, I think so. Let's move that then. Yeah, we'll move that.
You can see our mess, do you?
You know your bottle's there, Sue. Yeah, Gabrielle. You know.
Right. I will pull this up and over.
And over. Da-da-da. Nope, just a bit more.
I'm going to go up so we got more.
So we've got us in. Still need to come this way though, even though it's up. That's... Oh, there we go. And you're there. Yes.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to rotate the device.
No, it just always tells you that.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so I think just go ahead and go for it, shall we, Jem?
Yeah.
So I think if you pass my box back, looking at yours and looking at mine, I think that the colour has been trapped by the thickness of the paper.
Yes.
Yeah, so, yeah, because I couldn't get in to all of those bits.
And that's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
So with mine, I don't know how you did yours, but with mine, I strategically started at the top and worked down so that all of my ridges were in one direction. So I knew when I rubbed it over with the acetone, it wasn't going to catch in any one place. I could just rub smoothly over the whole thing. So that's what I was...
That makes sense.
Thinking. But obviously with yours is more random, isn't it? You've got whole pieces on top.
Yeah.
Like the whole section.
Sorry.
All that, so...
It's alright.
Yeah, so there's this whole section here that is just on top. But see, none of mine are whole. They're all covered on the edges. So just show it doesn't
matter.
Effect.
I mean, that's a complete one there.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. Because I had a little gap and I was like, I'll just put something in.
Yeah. So you don't have to be too careful, which is nice, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm starting with mine. I'm literally picking up my pages and going, okay, that's an edge. And I'm looking at both sides of the page just to see, you know, the amount of detail or colour that's on there. So I'm going to go for the sides that have got the most colour. You are more than welcome to use this if you want as well, Jen, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether to use, can I use your thicker one?
Yeah, of course you can.
Because I'd just like to try and get that other effect and see how it works.
Yeah, no problem.
In terms of scale, like if you were doing something, this is quite a big box. If you do a smaller box, would you go down scale, do you think?
I think I probably would. I think I would probably... I would be assessing the size because that would probably be too big on there.
For that, yeah.
So, where's the catalogue gone? There it is. There you go, lovely.
I've just nicked some of yours.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's just darker ones in there if you wanted to try the darker, all the different colours. Because there's a lot of white in this one at the moment.
I'm literally going to go with exactly what's here.
Okay.
And not worry about the colours. I'm just going to make them a bit smaller than yours because I got a little box.
So, I don't know about you, but I glued...
This box is bigger than mine.
That's what they all say. Monday. So I glued the pieces rather than the box.
Yes, that's important.
I started with the box, but then thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to end up going on top of each other and everywhere.
Yeah,
so,
and you have to then, where you overlap them, you have to then try and
get the glue in there.
Underneath. What did you find with getting the glue on top? Did it stop the acetone from taking the...
No, it just took a little bit longer.
Oh, okay. So I completely avoided trying to get the acetone.
So I've got a... Oh, where's my... There, yeah. So I've got this little bee thing going on. So I'm just going to find the point, put it in. There we go. And what I did do whilst I was doing it is I did try to get my lines to meet up a little bit. So you'll see, like here, the line... That one, I tried to get it to come in, and the same with that. Do you know what I mean? So I did. There was some method to it.
Okay.
You know,
well, that's interesting because it all makes the difference to the overall look. Because maybe that's why it looks so stone-like, because it looks like you could have made a crazy pave. You know, you could have actually made a wall. It could actually be rocks, and I think that's because you've been conscious of where your lines have married. Perhaps that's. I don't know. Yeah,
it might be. It might be. But I'm really interested to see how the colours are going to look on this one.
Drop your ideas in on. Oh, and Nancy's got a question. Could you use plastic jar with a label that won't come off and go over it, all with paper?
Yes. Yep. These boxes had labels on that I put on years and years ago. Because believe it or not, that was actually what I kept all of my jewellery wire in.
Really?
Yeah.
You fitted in there?
Yeah.
Until you got the...
Until I met Gemma Crow. But yeah, so jars would be amazing. Oh, I've pressed 00. Backspace out of that, shall we?
Yeah.
Should we turn that off? Let's turn that off.
Yeah, plastic's a good option, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's, you know, sometimes plastic's hard to recycle and hard to use up, but you can get some really nice shaped packaging, can't you?
Yeah.
The other thing I was looking for is that I had, you know, the Ferrero Rochers.
Oh yeah.
You might have bought them me.
Yeah.
The
box for that.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah, I was thinking that would be a good tub, but I couldn't find it. And I think maybe I left it at your house.
Well, if you did, it's gone now. Yeah. So what I also did with this, and I was mindful of, is not to stop on the edge.
Yes.
But to fold it around.
Yeah, just like wallpapering.
Yeah. So then what I ended up with is that. So I've got this overhang and there. So all I did was just made a little tear, not too precious about it, and folded it over like you would sellotape on a parcel. And then just squished it in. Oh, there we go. So, and you can see I get glue everywhere. I am literally a glue monster.
I think this is the tidiest I've ever been with glue, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, because I was trying so hard, and I definitely think I was right to on the thinner paper.
Yeah.
Not to get any glue on the outside.
Yeah.
Because I was worried that the acetone wouldn't take off the colour underneath the glue. Like, it might seal the colour on. So I was so careful not to get it on that I was...
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What I did find, I will... so when you tear the paper, you know how you were showing the tearing of the paper last week, Jem?
Yes.
And you wanted that nice
edge.
The fluffy edge. If you've got too much of a fluffy edge, you need to take a little bit of it off. What I mean by that is if I rip a piece of the page, and I'll show you. So if I rip this, it's not going to do it for me now. No, this is tearing perfectly.
I can rip it so it's thick.
Yeah.
Special.
Oh, that's better. So yeah, so you've got a thinner paper there where it's obviously, you know, the paper's split too much. There's some pieces in here. Maybe I didn't chuck them in. Take those extra little bits off. It's all right to have that. That's okay. But if it's really wide, take them off. The reason being is when I put the nail polish on, the nail polish remover, sorry, when I put that on, it started to wear the paper away. And if you haven't overlapped it or something like that, then it will show through, and you might have to do some patchwork, which is something that I did. I think if you look very closely here, can you see that bit there? That's actually where the page was really thin. So, and I can feel that, and I can actually rub that off. So if I can, there you go, I can lift it off. Okay, so don't have your feathery edges too thin. So that's the thickness of the paper, not the... explain what I'm trying to say, Jem, because I think I've got that all confused.
Yeah, you don't want your tear lines to be
too wide. That's the one.
So that the paper's like really thin, like tissue, doesn't it? In between.
Yeah.
I think you explained it well. So
did I? I just got myself confused, did I?
Yeah.
And started waffling.
You can move to fluff for brains. So that I missed Gabrielle's comment. Gabrielle said something about.
Okay, so I know you bought. Yes. Replying to blame my migraine hangover leaves me with fluff for brains. Oh, okay. Migraine hangovers.
They're awful. They can last for days, can't they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't like them.
I had a slight hangover on Saturday. Thanks to you lot.
I didn't.
They were cheering. It was them on there.
They did cheer it on.
You lot saying
they did. They put the thumbs up, didn't they?
For the second Sambuca. And I had a lovely workshop the next day, but I had to get up like 3 hours in advance so that I could make sure I was fit for teaching. That's how dedicated I am, everyone. Such a dedicated teacher.
Can you add clear varnish to the finished box or bottle? Yes, hopefully, Brenda. That's what we're going to experiment with for next week. So Jem and I are going to go off. We're going to finish our designs, and we're going to do something. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but
we're going to turn our boxes and bottles into something giftable.
Giftable.
Something giftable. You'd be proud to give your mum.
You would never know, Gemma. The workshop was fabulous. Oh, there you go. That's Jenny.
Oh yeah. Do you know what, Jenny? I was really pleased with the workshop. You all did so well. It was brilliant, actually. It was really nicely paced.
Was it?
Yeah, it was really nice pace. Really good. Yeah, definitely run that one again soon.
Karen enjoyed Friday night.
Did you, Karen? Yeah, a little bit worse for wear.
Yeah, we might have a water Friday this week.
Because I'm
going off camera completely.
Not used to it so much.
No,
now. I think on the first part of lockdown, we seemed to be drinking at home all the time. I was drinking more than I would if we were going out on the weekends, and then you just go from that to nothing.
Yeah,
and
it almost became boring to actually have a drink, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
fed up with the hangover.
Don't want to do that anymore. Glass of water before you go to sleep. Oh, Shazza, we drink water like it's going out of fashion anyway. So yeah, I think if you already drink a lot of water, it's the hangover is still there because your body's so used to the water.
If I'm preparing to have a drinky sesh, then I will have the diarylites ready.
Yeah.
That's what I have, a diarylite before I go to bed, and I'm okay next day. But of course I wasn't prepared. I didn't expect to be so affected by just a couple of sambuca. Because me and you go out and drink a bottle of sambuca
and then be fine.
And be okay.
Plus all the gins and everything else.
But just 2 seems to send me over the edge these days.
I used to. I don't do it so much anymore. But I used to take milk thistle.
Yes. Oh, that was when I was a teenager. That was like a big thing.
Yeah, milk thistle. If you haven't heard of it, it's a...
For your liver.
Yeah, it's a cleanser for your liver. And alcohol is obviously a poison to your liver. And so I'd take a milk thistle before I went out, a milk thistle whilst I was out, and then a milk thistle when I got home. And I didn't suffer hangovers. So maybe I need to start thinking about that again.
Yeah, maybe. But I think you don't when you're younger, do you? You don't. Hangovers. I remember not having a hangover and thinking, this is great. I can, everybody's got a hangover, not me. And it's because I was probably 10 years younger than everybody else. Yes, and I pay for it now.
Yeah.
It's caught up with me.
That's the thing, isn't it? Your water is gin, isn't it, Sue? Well, occasionally, Cyrita, yes. In fact, the Craft Gin Club have taken this month's money and are sending my next bottle. Oh, do you know what? I haven't drunk any of my craft gins for such a long time.
Well, we had some on Valentine's.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Oh, that's such a long time ago. That's like 2 weeks ago.
Such a long time. Gee whiz, Gemma Crow. Look at that.
Ooh, that's a bit of me.
I know. Do you see this one on here? Look. With studs as well.
That should be my box.
Well, you never know.
Then we could have the same size box. Be twins.
We're going to be box twins.
Yeah.
Question. With the smaller boxes, jars, etc., as it's probably better to use smaller bits, could you paint the glue on the item and then add the paper? So, Dragon, Gemma covered that just now. Go for it, Gemma.
Right, listening, we're your Dragon.
Eh?
Well, I don't think we should answer you, to be honest. Pay more attention.
Fight and talk with the Dragon. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sorry, Dragon. Right, so.
Back, Gemma, back.
Right, so we thought about that, but because you have to overlap them, then it means that you then have to sort of do the fiddly job of painting underneath all the seams, and then you can get glue on the then you can get glue on the outside, which we're trying to avoid because it does make it a bit trickier to remove the ink. So although you could do that, you'll then have to, so I've just got, now and again you get these little bits that you have to get under, then you have to try and get under those, and you get it. I think you make more of a mess if you paint it onto the box,
and you end up if you paint like this, and you think, okay, well I am going to go over that, but then that doesn't quite fit. You've also wasted glue, and the nail varnish remover has to work its way through that before it gets to the colour of the ink.
Yeah.
So
Hope
you can do it, but don't. All right? Simple as that. Sorry, you must have switched off for a few minutes. Well, how dare you? We love you, Dragon! Oh, can't wait. It won't be long before I'm getting on a plane.
Oh, when do you think it'll be?
I reckon that, in fact, Dragon, I need to talk to you about this.
Yes, so do I. 'Cause I'm coming with you.
I reckon it might be September and October, I think.
Oh, that's ages.
Yeah, I'm not going to go in July.
Oh, I thought you meant like in a couple of weeks.
No.
I was coming with you.
Ah, here we go. Hold on. So, if you can see this, that is a very wide edge there. So that bit of paper is really thin in comparison to everything else. I'm going to leave it on, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that overlapped a little bit more so that it allows, if it rubs off when I'm doing the acetone rubbing, I was going to say. Yeah. If it rubs off when I'm rubbing.
Yeah. No. So when you put the acetone on.
Yeah. So when I put the acetone, I've still got a layer underneath just in case I rub away the paper, because the acetone is going to make the paper wet.
Mm-hmm. Guess what? I booked.
Tell me, what did you book?
Butlins.
When for?
September the 3rd.
Did you?
I'd be there.
Oh gosh. Oh jeez.
Yes. So fingers crossed.
You know how that hurts my heart.
It will be like the third time lucky. So we've had 2 cancelled. So hopefully, please stay in business, Butlins. Can't live without you. Yeah. I love an adult Butlins break. Who else loves an adult Butlins break?
Oh, no, I've done
I did look at the Absolute 80s and thought Sue would like this one.
Yeah, so why didn't you book that?
Because, you know, I love Ibiza Legends. I want to go and have a rave.
Wow.
And not a roller party. Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
Sorry. I'll do an 80s one with you as well. I'll happily do more than one.
That might be a volleyball weekend.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, well, you booked it for that weekend, knowing that I would probably not come.
You're not going to be at volleyball this year, are you?
Why not?
No. I thought now that you were retired.
No.
Still do it.
Yeah.
Still take retirees.
Yeah. Pay my subs, didn't I? I'm so common tonight. Didn't I?
But I know that's not your sort of weekend anyway, so, you know. We'll have an 80s one. I think we should do the Halloween one.
I love the Halloween one.
Yeah.
That's where Carol went. Met her boyfriend.
Met her man.
Hey? Butlins love.
Fancy meeting a bloke at Butlins. That has never happened to me.
It's like 2 years now, I think.
I know, and that's proper romance, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Right.
how are you getting on, Jem?
You love Butlins, Dragon.
She does love Butlins.
Probably not till next year now, as we have had it cancelled 3 times now. Oh, yeah. What have you... Sarita's had something cancelled 3 times, but I've missed the comment.
Butlins.
You've had Butlins cancelled 3 times as well.
I think. Let me see. Sarita. Oh no, Tenerife.
Ooh.
Tenerife.
Tenerife. I've still never been to Tenerife.
Have you not?
No. But I've joined I might have said this on Friday. I've joined an architecture group and
is that looking for somebody?
Architectural not oh gosh, Jem, spit it out. What am I trying to say, everyone?
What is Gemma trying to say?
Architectural relics and antiques, and I'm doing this group anyway.
Right.
Like, that looks at old stuff, old buildings, old architecture.
Oh man.
Just old stuff, which I like.
I think we're both struggling tonight, Jem.
History and all that.
You know.
I love history, but I retain none of the facts. None. Absolutely zero. Just a feeling of, oh, that was wonderful. So, anyway, it seems that this week has been... Well, this last couple of weeks, everything that has like took my breath away has been Italy. And I've always been frightened to go to Italy because I am actually scared that I belong there.
Oh.
And I would never come back.
You won't come back.
Yeah, but I'm absolutely loving the things I'm seeing, and I keep thinking, oh yeah, might book a little break at the end of the year if we can to Italy.
So what I just did there is I had an edge piece that was going to come up over the top of this, and I didn't want, so I've already got one edge piece that comes up and over there, and so I didn't want a second piece to come up. I didn't want it too uniformed.
Okay.
So I had to lift those, which were already stuck down, and put it back down. And look, I got crinkles.
Ooh.
But I'm okay with it.
You're okay with crinkles?
I'm okay with crinkles.
Not me, I'd have Botox straight on that. I'm not okay with crinkles.
Not what I heard.
Archaeology. Thank you, Katie. Yes.
The relics.
Archaeological. Oh my goodness. You sound like such a dimbo.
Me too today. Oh dear.
I'm really quite clever. Just don't sound it. You have to take my word for it, alright?
Mm-hmm. We'll just get some Botox on it.
Jenny says, don't go to Sorrento then, Gemma. You would definitely not come back. Stunning along the Amalfi Coast. Yes, see, that's part of it. That's part of where I want to go. My mum actually went to... my mum fell in love when she went to Italy too with it all. And she said the whole time she was there, she just could see me there. So I think that makes me even more concerned. Well, yeah, imagine meeting, I might meet a nice Italian.
Yeah. I'll have a holiday home to come to.
Good shoes.
Oof, I do like good shoes.
Gotta be good shoes.
And clean shoes I like.
Good, clean shoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would love Italy, Sandra. I really would. Don't go to Sorrento. No, I definitely... I'm pretty sure that it will be like the end of my...
life in the UK.
My life in the UK. But, you know, I think it's worth the risk. I think it's worth the risk. Right, we're both... Are you bored of watching us do this, everyone?
Anybody bored?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I reckon
Alright, should we bring the camera up then?
I reckon we should do the next bit.
Okay.
Or look at doing the next bit. What do you think? Well, you're actually so close to finishing the top.
I know, that's what my intention was.
Go on then, finish the top then.
Should we get a thumbs up if I finish the top, or a love heart if we move on to the next bit? Whilst you vote, I'll carry on quickly.
Yeah. What
thumbs up.
What did I say that for?
Thumbs up. That was one thumbs up.
What
I think everybody's switched off. Carry on.
Carry on. All right.
Thumbs up is carry on. Love heart is move on.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that because I'm so close to finishing too.
I'm just keen. Just keen. I need to get some edges on. Nancy's thumbs up. Isabel's thumbs up. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thumbs up. We're all right.
Oh, that's all right. Then.
That's all right then.
As long as you're not bored of us.
Yeah. And an angry face.
Is there?
Yeah, there was.
No.
Oh, sorry. It's mindfulness. It is, Isabel. Yes, it is. And it's, you know, actually just looking at the pattern as it goes, this bit I really liked as well.
To be honest, I think there is also a style that is actually quite nice with leaving the paper as it is.
Yeah.
I quite liked the bottle because I'll show you that again in a minute. I'll show you now. The one I've done is I've done lots of very small pieces. So I actually quite liked.
I like it.
I actually quite liked it like that as well. I
Yeah.
could have happily kept it for a different look, you know. And you could, if you love sorting, you could sort your colours, couldn't you? So that you had like it ombreing. So you know, like your darker colours, then getting lighter until you got your light colours, and just leave. So there's lots of options within that. You could use text that you love. Different.
I did something like that when I was at school, and this art project. I took over the entire art classroom with my project.
Does not surprise me.
And it was my art teacher. She loved me, and I really liked her. See, look, gluey hands. Just rub them off now and then, because you know. Put it on Gem's floor. She can vacuum. You don't need to worry about it then.
Earlier.
Hey?
I did that earlier.
Did you?
I did.
Just wondering what you're doing, to be honest. Okay. Welcome, Jane. Sorry, my lovely. Thank you for the prompt. So what we're doing is Mother's Day makes, and this is what we're aiming for. So it's a nice, this one's a box. Gemma's done a bottle, and we've discussed doing jars, doing picture frames, doing busts, jewellery busts, and
not actual busts.
Well, I don't know.
Well, you know,
the mannequin would be good.
I wouldn't put it past Jane.
No, Jane would do it. And we're basically showing you the process that we went through and talking about how the problems that we encountered, just so that you've got a little bit more awareness of what to look out for. I need some straight edges.
So what we've got, Jane, is a glossy paper. So glossy magazine or catalogue or junk mail. It's got to be reasonable thickness, and it's definitely got to be a glossy. Okay, it won't work if it's a matte paper. And we've just ripped pieces up, and we're gluing it down with a PVA haphazardly over our base. And our base can be cardboard, it can be metal, it can be glass, plastic, pretty much anything that you can get the paper to stick to with PVA. And we're just sort of covering it with little pieces of paper so that the whole area is covered entirely. And we've ripped the paper so that we get a raggy edge, so no cutting. Although Sue quite rightly pointed out that actually on the edges of your box, it works really well to keep the straight edge of the magazine or paper, so that you get a nice straight edge and you don't have to fold your paper over, which I think was a very good tip. So thank you, as I would have been sort of struggling to get my paper underneath, and then I would have lost, it would have got too thick as well.
Yeah,
to
go on top.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what we're up to, Jane. And yeah, somebody else pointed out, it's mindfulness again, craftfulness.
Yeah, and then from here, actually, we're in case you missed what we're actually doing with it. So from here, Sue's done a box, I've done a bottle, and we're just doing extra pieces now just to show you. And we're each going to go away this week and finish our pieces in our own style, and in whatever sort of we fancy, whatever way we fancy, and then we're going to bring them back next week and show you what we did and show you how to replicate. So if you like my style, you can sort of copy what I did. If you like Sue's style, you can copy what Sue did, or obviously do your own take. So yeah, so you'll see how we evolved the project.
I'm looking forward to that.
Did you see how I evolved the project from last week? You know, our painting one, which to be fair, I wasn't entirely happy with the project.
Oh, the wax relief.
Wax relief.
Yeah.
It didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped, and
I think it did, and I know everybody else did. So
it was nice. It's a nice technique to play with, but actually, sort of to feel like I could redeem myself, I took it a little step further.
I did see it. Yes. Do you want to grab it?
Yeah, I'll show you. Took it a step further and just used I finished mine now. Use the wax relief as sort of guidelines to.
Okay, we'll bring the camera up.
wax relievers guidelines to sort of inform where to put my ink lines, if you know what I mean. So
right place?
yeah, I think. Yeah, that should do it. It's hard to see because I've got a glossy.
Oh, and we're on an angle.
There.
Can you see our heads? There we go, yeah.
Yeah, so that's it there.
I think that looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with it because it was playful, and the lines I created I would never have created without those haphazard sort of guides of the wax. So I've gone, instead of drawing straight onto the paper, I drew onto some acetate and then overlaid it.
Yeah, it looks fabulous.
So yeah, and I just did some like writing in between and just laid it out like a piece of art, really. So yeah, so I was pleased that I could develop it somewhere.
Yeah, massively.
Yeah.
So these simple techniques, the simple techniques we can utilise to make lots of other things. You know, that's the idea, isn't it? To open up the creative
synapses.
Is that what they're called?
Creative synapses.
I was just going to go creative bits in your brain.
Yeah,
synapses. Shaz has got a polystyrene head. She used toilet paper and flour and water to make the glue. Got all mildewy, so I had to strip it and bleach it. Looks good now, so I have to start again. Yeah, that's the thing with using food products. Yeah. Is that there will be, you know, you've got to think about it, haven't you?
Mine I used to make me paste with flour and water.
Flour and water, yeah.
Yeah, and wallpaper paste is a really good thing to have in the cupboard. Because I'm, you know, if the kids want to do projects, I just whip them up a bit of wallpaper paste.
Oh, that's a good idea. I've got wallpaper paste everywhere.
And that actually probably be quite good for this
project. It would be. Yeah, so there you go. Wallpaper paste.
Yeah.
See, this is what happens.
You can just make up as much as you need. Have a drink.
Have a drink, Sue.
Get that gin in you.
Oh, right. I need to get this glue off my hands.
Would you like a baby wipe?
No. Oh no, I'm going to
do the fun thing of
just rolling it. Keep rolling. Do you have a jar of water though?
I do not.
Oh.
Take my jars of water away.
Oh, can I use this one?
Yes. Yeah, if you need to.
Well, it's only to stop the brushes from drying.
Go on. Yes, okay.
I don't know whether that was a yes, it's okay, or a case of you should leave it. What do you guys think? Should I use the glass?
Yes, use the glass.
Or should I let the brush dry?
No, use the glass. Put it in the glass.
I'm asking the audience, Jem, because I'm a little bit scared of you right now.
No, don't. I was trying to look round at some other vessel rather than a drinking glass.
Have we got a little cup?
No.
Have we got a lid?
No. I can go and get one, but just chuck it in the glass. It's all right. We'll just take it downstairs and wash it.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just put it. Look, put your glue lid on.
All right.
No, don't. Isabel says no. Thank you, Isabel. Okay, I won't. You saved me there. No, don't put it in the hole.
We'll just put it like that, and then we'll just go down and wash both of them after. Be fine.
The stress on my face. No. Oh, so that, you know, will take you as long as you want. And as you saw, Gemini both. Gemini?
I know you always say that, and I always think,
star signs. Gem and I. Oh, you're so glamorous.
Who is?
You.
I'm glamorous.
Yeah.
Same person as Luciana said when he saw you, said you were so glamorous.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, I was so glamorous on the telly and not now? Here I am, the real me.
Ah, see, Nancy says brushes are sacred to clean it.
Yeah, we will clean it. We'll clean it, but we're just not going to clean it in my drinking glass, that's all. Plus there's like residue of like soda in there.
Soda?
Yeah.
Soda water.
No, pop.
You've got all American on it.
Yeah, well, you know, we've got American watchers. It's because I'm trying to say ginger ale. Do ginger ale, but it's not, and it's in like the soda bottles. Yeah. Anyway, it's a drinking glass. It's not for cleaning brushes in. That's my point. And you know, because I was being prepared earlier, I got rid of all the water pots. Anyway, should we move on? Glue pickles.
Glue pickles.
Glue pickles anyway. Hey?
Why is that white?
Glue pickles. What's a glue pickle?
Little pickle.
Sounds really cute.
Pickles. Yeah, glue pickles.
What's that?
Pickles, I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go along.
What's a glue pickle? I like it.
Glue pickle. A glue pickle.
I don't know, it's nice. I like
Gloopy. Go. Glue pickle. I like it. I like it a lot. So, the next bit. I found it took quite a lot of the nail varnish remover.
Okay.
Did you?
Let me see. Well, I didn't do a whole box, so
Okay.
I don't know. And what did you use? Cotton wool pads?
I used a cotton wool pad.
Yeah.
I did try.
I used a rag.
Yeah, see, I did try. Now, what I found was you pickle it off your brushes.
Pickle.
Okay.
Is that a real word? Because if it is, I love it.
I do.
What?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Pickle.
Pickle. This little pickle went to market.
There's a programme out there called Pickle.
Pickle. So I found that when my cotton pad started pilling, it made the paper, it was rough on the paper.
Right, okay.
So I went to a microfiber cloth
Mm-hmm.
and tried that. I didn't like it. It absorbed way too much.
Yeah.
So I did try a bit of blue roll. That definitely didn't work because it was too coarse.
Yes, and it absorbs too much. Get through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did
Ah.
use cotton buds. And I used cotton buds to get into the
grooves. Like
groove.
Madonna.
Yeah, I was a little bit Madonna. I was going to say get into the cracks, but you know.
No, it's much better. Getting into the grooves is much better.
Okay. I'm so scared of you tonight. I don't know what it is. You've suddenly gone all very...
Who says this? Scared of me? Yeah, it's like Punch and Judy. Yeah. She's behind you.
So, yeah. So I'm just going to tear off my top bits because I didn't want them. I purposely glued the edges but didn't fold it down, so then it made it stiffer to rip off. All I'm doing is the tops of my box, just tearing it off if they weren't the straight edges.
Would you like scissors? Or
No,
you want
because I like the tear. There we go. Sorted, innit?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what you used a rag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to use a rag with you then.
Yes. I found it didn't absorb
All of the...
product, didn't absorb the nail varnish remover too much, and it stayed active much longer. Do you see what I mean? It stayed useful much longer, and the rag's really soft. So this is like it's an old cotton bed sheet, bed quilt cover.
Yeah, it is. It's nice and soft. And it's not going to pill up.
No.
No cracks, please. We're British.
Exactly. That's what I said. It's grooves, darling.
Right, I need to put that in there.
Yes, tidy up, please. You already told us you're messy with your apron and...
I'm messy on myself.
I'm joking. Right, I'm going for it. I've got a really posh, touchy one.
we bring the camera back down?
Go on then.
You're going down. There you go.
Thanks.
Cool. Yep. Ooh.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
A bit more.
How's that? I can't see it, mind.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I wasn't entirely sure what you wanted.
Oh, this here. So if I end up sitting like this, you can't see. You've got to lean in. But that's all right.
Let's try this.
With acetone, that's important.
I just press mine and it comes up. I suppose over there.
Okay. So, did you do circulars or did you do swipes?
I did swipes, and I did one long swipe all the way up to start breaking down the ink, and then I just went over the same part over and over. But this is where it worked for me, having all my pieces in one direction.
I do want to break out into song when you say that.
I know.
Look, you can't see my box. So, I worked in circles, because what I found was that I could move the ink to the edges.
Yeah.
So, you can see, can you see? No. You need to carry on up, Jem.
Okay.
There we go. I think that's a little bit better. No. Oh, my goodness.
Because the box is much higher.
There we go. That's better. It needed to come forward. We were going back instead of up. There we go. So I went round.
I actually love it halfway as well. You know, it's just like,
that
just looks
vintage,
like it's worn paper.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Yeah. I wish I'd used a thicker paper on the glass.
Yeah. See, I like it. Yeah, you're right. Leaving it like that.
Leaving it half.
Especially if you're going to do, you know, that vintagey sort of look.
Yeah, I might actually just do it like that all the way and see how it goes.
It is like magic. It's just, you sit and watch it.
So if you want to test if your paper's going to work, it might be good to just try it out on
the magazine first.
On the magazine before you commit to, you know, put it all over the bottle. So yeah, it might be a good, or the box, it might be a good idea to do that. But yeah, you can see, because if I go that way, I'm going against my paper, and it's more likely to
and that's the
fall
way
off,
you layered it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, whereas because I've gone haphazard.
Yeah, but it's giving you that lovely stone effect, which I really like.
So I'm taking, and you can see the ink on your cloth, and what I found that does, if you see where, I don't know if that's visible, but that's white, and because I've got a colour on my cloth, it's actually smearing it across. What I found with that is, get a new bit of cloth or pad, and just go back over, and you can clean up that dirty ink if you don't want it. But
I like the dirty ink.
On some of it, I left the dirty ink.
I like it because it gives it the texture.
Yeah. So
yeah, I wouldn't like it too clean, but I suppose the more clean it is, the more marble-like it looks.
Exactly.
So you get different effects.
So it depends on what you want to do. And, you know, if you've got a project in mind already, or if you just want to have a go, just...
With Sue's can be quite vigorous with hers.
Yeah.
Because she's got the thicker, glossier paper. Mine, because mine is quite fine, I have to be a bit more careful and, like, do repetitive sort of strokes rather than rubbing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not putting any pressure on when I'm rubbing. It is literally, you know, my finger is resting. So I'm not rubbing through the paper, but you can see where it's gone sort of that greyish. That's also where the paper's got wet enough that I don't want to continue on that bit. So just move away from it. Start on another bit. Look at that, see? Just, yeah. Start on another bit.
I really love the half.
It's really nice.
The half and half.
I love that we've done this project together, but we've both done it in our own way.
Completely different,
and it has, yeah. And we're both still learning a lot more.
I've got a few bits here where I probably haven't overlapped the paper enough, and as it's getting wet with the
it's getting a bit thin as well.
Yeah, and I've got a couple of pieces that have separated, so I don't know if you can see a little bit of shiny bottle there where there's a slight separation.
Yeah.
And where I'm pulling it up, it's sort of pulling. So yeah, I'm just going to have to be careful. I think in the grand scheme, those little bits won't matter.
No,
but I'm tempted.
That's really
to
nice.
actually not go any further. So see the difference. I've got different effects. So this side I've really worked on and taken most of the ink off. And as I'm going round, I've taken less and less ink off. I'm getting this different effect this side. And then
yeah, I like that.
There's all the way around to where I haven't done anything to it. But actually, I really like this middle phase because it's colourful.
Yeah.
It's still colourful, but it's not recognisable as paper, which I really like. So I'm enjoying that. I might keep that look.
Would something like the bottle be okay outside? Any of it would be okay outside. It just depends on your finishing coat.
Yeah.
Your finishing coat is what is going to make it weatherproof. And most finishing coats you need to let it cure for a few weeks.
But you use a yacht varnish, isn't it?
I use a yacht varnish, yeah.
Fairy house and things that you made.
See, I like the colour paper because it's leaving me those nice coloured edges.
Yeah.
So that's a completely different effect already
for that one.
To that. So that would dictate, again, what I was going to do with the box as a finishing.
Yeah. It's nice. I love how you can just start with one technique and just take it in so many directions. I love that. Katie, so, I can so imagine Katie.
Oh, Katie's going to be all over this, isn't she?
You doing a project. I mean, this. Do you imagine journal covers?
Journal covers with this is going to be amazing.
Lovely,
yeah. What was I was just about to say something. Oh yeah. So I'm using lighter colours, and there's a lot of white in this magazine. The white is still an ink as well. So you need to make sure you do take that off. Because it also takes away the shininess.
Yeah.
So you do want to make sure you cover those as well.
I hadn't thought about that. The white being an ink.
You do want to use this in a ventilated room. Just saying. Because there's aliens coming down the chimney right now. I'm joking.
Okay. I just checked.
You've checked?
Didn't really.
She totally did.
Don't think they'd be able to get in. Look at all the stuff in front of my chimney.
So, has anybody just joined us? Anybody late to the show and not have a clue what we're doing? If so, let us know. We won't tell you off.
No, not tonight. Not if it's your first time. Next time, obviously.
Next time, however.
Obviously, you'll be in trouble.
Babble dabble trouble.
Oh,
it's looking lovely.
I don't know whether to leave it or what to...
I like it. I think bring that side in a little bit more. Yeah.
I think there's too many recognisable bits on it, so I'm going to have to take enough off so that it's not recognisable, but I'm liking the colours that I've got. I love how those blues and reds have gone like muted blues and reds now, and the browns. So I'm just going to remove enough that there's no image that you can actually make out, and no text you can actually make anything out of it, but but try and maintain
it does look colour. Like its own print, doesn't it?
Yeah,
that's what you need to get. Hi Helen. So Helen O'Connor's, she's a little bit late to the show. No apologies needed, my lovely, no problem. So what we're doing is a 2-week project of Mother's Day makes, which is the 14th of March in the UK, and we have both taken on the same project, but we've both done it in our own way, and then we've come together today to show you how we're doing it. So what we started off with was a glossy magazine. I used a thick magazine. Gemma used an off-the-shelf magazine. So mine was a catalogue, actually. It wasn't a magazine. It was a catalogue. Gemma's was an off-the-shelf magazine.
Just a fashion magazine.
Fashion magazine.
Marie Claire, this one.
Get you. What we've done is we've torn these up into pieces. So Gemma chose smaller pieces, and I went for, obviously, as you can see, larger pieces. And we've then stuck them to the, so I'm using the box, Gemma's using the bottle.
Yours.
So that's my first part finished box.
Lush.
And then what we've done is we've just used PVA glue to put the pieces on. Pieces of paper, magazine I should say.
Being careful not to get too much on the surface, so
yeah, so you're not
putting the pieces rather than the actual vessel itself. Yeah,
we're not putting glue on the top because we're using nail polish remover with acetone to take the ink off the stuck on pieces. So it needs to be a glossy magazine because the ink sits on top of the gloss, whereas if you use a matte leaflet or magazine, you're just going to soak through the page. I guess the glossiness gives it a little bit of resistance, doesn't it? Do you reckon? So using the gloss gives the paper a little bit of resistance against the acetone.
I think it just helps. It helps the ink can't adhere as well to glossy paper. And so
yeah, there we go.
So it hasn't.
I think that's probably what I was trying to get at.
With the matte paper, it sinks in. It's much more porous. And so glossy paper isn't as porous, which means the ink will slide off it much easier.
So Karen, this is nail polish remover with acetone. Thanks, Nancy. Nancy's ahead of the game for us today.
Are you
she's admin.
Oh, you're admin today, Nancy. Thank you.
So I'm liking the different colours. It's almost got the kind of a graffiti look about it, rather than the marble or stone.
Like, it's feeling like a shanty town.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can imagine being like in South America and looking across some of like the makeshift towns, and looking across rooftops or something. I'm really loving this effect. Thank you for finding this project too.
No, well,
I love it.
It was when we were going through lots of them, wasn't it? And just going, what should we do? Oh, I love this, I love that. I think we've got another joint one coming up as well, haven't we? Have we got another joint one coming up, or is that the challenge?
Got a challenge, but this is a bit like challenge. I'm actually really enjoying this format that we've got tonight. Nice.
And both of us are busy.
We are, aren't we? Yeah, so we're not causing any trouble.
For the other.
I don't cause any trouble for Sue. You cause trouble for me. I never know about it until after I watch the video back because I'm so focused.
Because you're so professional.
So profesh.
When we're live on air.
We're live on air, yeah. I'm going to have to work on my glamorous look though, aren't I? I've slipped. I'm slipping a bit. Right, I think I'm leaving my oh, look at that.
It's lovely. See, now you've got a lot more colour in the edges, haven't you?
Yeah, just I'm not going to work so. Oh, tempting to keep going, but I actually wish that was more colourful now that I've kept more colour in it. Just after that'll have to be the back.
So what I did also, you know, like I found a bit just now. Oh yeah, so I've got a little gap just there. You can't see it so well on the camera, but I've got a little gap. So whilst I was going along, I just got another piece of paper, glued it on, let it set, carried on, and then went back to it. So if you don't like, or you've over rubbed it or whatever, then you can always...
I suppose the other thing as well is if you really don't like the colours that you get, or you don't like how it's come out for you, or you're not removing as much ink as you'd like, you can always paint the whole thing with like an acrylic or even an emulsion, and then dry brush to pick up the texture.
Yeah, because you still have
of the corners and edges of the paper. You know, you could definitely do that because it has got a lovely texture, not just a visual texture. It's actually got a lovely texture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got a lovely texture. In fact, I may use dry brushing in my finishing.
In your finish.
Because I do like a bit of dry brushing. I think it just really accentuates.
I don't know if somebody's pressing the button wrong, but there was an angry face and a sad face again.
I know.
I think we're actually okay. I think it's just a case of...
We're not making anybody angry, are we?
No. If you're annoyed or angry with us, please let us know.
Right, I'm going to start fiddling now because I'm fiddling too much. I'm taking paper off. So that's the danger if you keep going in too much. Yeah, so maybe actually if you do want to go lighter, especially with this thinner, maybe it's best to let it dry a little bit before you go back in again to take the next lot off.
Yeah, so give it a chance. You see I moved on from these bits.
Yeah.
And I've moved around here.
Yeah.
And I've given it a little bit of time. So you can see, I don't know if you can see those, but I've got little pills. That could be part of my glue.
Yeah.
That could be part of some of the paper. Because I'm rubbing backwards and forwards and in circles. So it is taking up some of the paper. But then that is part of the effect that I know I got with doing it that way.
Yeah. So what are you preferring? Are you preferring where you've used just your darker colours, or are you preferring this mix?
I haven't got a whole sheet to look at, have I? So I think both, I like both, but for the finishing, this seems much more bright and I can use a lot more colours to finish, and, you know, I think I would probably get away with big flowers and like garden sort of look. And whereas with this one, yeah, I think the sort of gothy sort of look is probably what I'm going to go for. But yeah, so I've still got quite a lot of work to do on this. I'm going to try my cotton pad again. I'm finding that the colour is actually...
Karen says, "They look so good, I'm loving what you've done." Yeah, I'm loving it too, Karen. I think it's a great project. Looking good. I'm cross-stitching and listening to you.
Ooh, nice.
What are you cross-stitching?
Share, share, share.
I found a lovely cross-stitch that my auntie made for me when I had Tom, when I moved. I was really so happy to find it, because you know, after his nursery was sort of turned into a little boy's bedroom, it was taken down and put up in the loft, and then I hadn't seen it for years. It was such lovely, lovely things.
Okay, so I am finding that even this cotton is probably a little bit too rough.
Coarse.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me.
Oh, it's coming off much better with the.
It's coming off nicer, much more evenly.
Yeah.
With the cotton pad.
Okay.
So, again, you know, just
trial and error.
Yeah, it is. You know, I'm gonna let this side dry a little bit more, and come back to it.
It's picking off the ink more.
Yeah. See, look, there we go.
Yeah, it's much better at removing the ink, isn't it?
Yeah. So whereas I found that, but for you, it worked really well.
I think maybe my paper's coarser, but you know, I didn't have any cotton wool pads for some reason.
No, I've got a ton of cotton wool pads. I just don't have any nail varnish remover. So yeah, so for me, it's working better with the cotton pad. Now, if I get a cotton bud out, I may have to squirt on you.
Okay.
On your nail varnish remover, that is. So I've just put a little bit on the end. And you can see I can just move in to those edges. So that one there, so it's quite a small one. And I can move in and just take out a little bit extra. Don't know how well you can see that, but so it's coming off.
Yeah.
Coming off onto the tip. So that's, I went in and finished up with that. Let's see. So even though I've not sealed this or done anything else, but I can still go in.
Just remove extra.
And just remove extra if you want to.
Okay.
So the cotton buds are good for the detail. Okay. But yeah, you can see the difference, can't you? Oh look, that's all peeled up. I'll take that off. Yeah. So for me, using the cotton rag, I will probably finish this off with cotton pads.
Yeah, I think it works better.
Do you want to try with the clean edge of cotton pads? See what you think?
I'm just trying it with this. Yeah, I think even with this one, it would have worked better with a cotton wool. It would have been my first choice, to be honest, the cotton wool pads.
Yeah.
I didn't have any, so I just used the rags from under the cupboard.
And they've worked well. The rags have worked well, but you can also see that there's a difference in the texture.
Yeah.
With the rag on mine, so you can actually see the directions that I was rubbing in.
Yeah.
Which I also quite like.
The rag seems to rub it in.
Yeah.
The cotton wool pad seems to rub it off.
It.
It's like, yeah, it's just a different... Yeah, it is. It's much easier and much better with the cotton wool. I suppose it depends on the effect
see how long this black takes to go. It's like, there we go. It's only just starting to lift. But as soon as it starts to pill, you've got to move. And you've got to find a smooth
bit.
Yeah, so you do go through. Oh, let's go back to that. There we go. See how that's picking it up?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I will probably finish this one sometime this week. So should we bring the camera back up, Jem?
Yes.
Stand by. Oh, there we go.
I don't know if that's in the right place.
That's all right.
Roughly. There you go.
There we go. There we go. Oh, I might take me pinning off now. Hey, look at me, fresh and everything. Did you put a coat of paint on first? What's coming through the joins? Both projects look amazing, yet so different. Okay, good question, Helen. No, we didn't put any paint on. It's just literally straight onto a box.
And mine was
straight onto the bottle. You didn't even take the labels off, did you?
Didn't even take the labels off. All I did was empty the contents. You emptied the contents. I just, swilled it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I didn't do any prep. It didn't even take the labels off.
No. So, and that's the lovely thing. This one I'd spray painted a few years ago, and had put just a sticky label on it. You can see I spray painted the inside, not very well, because that one was actually my
wire store.
That was my silver wire store.
Right.
This was my antique bronze.
Okay.
And so no, there was no preparation, no nothing like that, and you just literally go straight in with your magazine. What's coming through the joins? So what that is the movement of the ink that's already on the glossy magazine.
It sort of gets sucked into the fuzzy edges of the torn paper.
Yeah.
So that's why you've got to tear the paper to get those nice fuzzy edges, because they are porous and they just suck the colour in.
Yeah.
So you get those lovely dark outlines on the paper. So
yeah, so I used colour. On this one I mainly stuck to really dark coloured papers. So the greys, the blacks, the dark browns. And I just found those in the magazine. Whereas this one, I decided to trial with colour. And so you can start to see the colour around the edges. So some of these are white, and I will try and move the colour ink down. Mm-hmm. So it just takes it off white.
So that effect is created by literally things around the house. I love this project.
I love it.
Love this project.
Yeah. When I sent you the text message the other day saying, I am so in love with this, I literally was shouting as I was typing. I was like, I'm so in love.
I love how you can just take literally things from around the house and make lovely things.
Yeah,
it's
just fab, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I didn't have to go shopping for anything to do this, which I really liked.
No, I've just got to go shopping for more of this. Yeah. That's all.
Oh, I did. I shopped in my. It's actually my brother's nail varnish remover, not mine.
Is it? This is my nail varnish remover, that I've had for many years, but it's been used for more craft projects.
Yeah.
Than it has for my nails.
Yeah. Listen, the only ones I've got for my nails got no acetone. It's got to have acetone in it. Yeah. That's what breaks down the ink. But yeah. My brother has this for his resin work, so I pinched it.
Well, he's always pinching your stuff, isn't he?
Exactly. It's like payback.
He's always pinching. Right, let's catch up.
Yeah.
So, nail polish remover can make look like leather on the bottle. Oh.
Isn't there some? Yeah. You could use paper again on the bottle.
Yeah.
Do like that. In fact, this could look quite leathery if you made the patches a bit more square, and then you could just like detail in some stitch marks.
Yeah.
Because it almost looks a bit like denim as well, doesn't it? Like if you put some little stitch, like orange stitches, it would look like denim.
When it was, so I took a lot of the grey out, so this bit here, if you feel that, Gem, that's actually where the paper's got thin. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So that bit there. Really great is where the paper's got thin, but where I've moved the colour around with the acetone, the nail varnish remover, and so that's ingrained into the paper.
Yeah.
So it's there, but it's nice. So yeah, it wasn't. I started to take a lot more off. I went back over it. I don't know if I've left any. No, there's more grey bits that I'd left that made it, and whilst I was doing it I was like, ooh, it's denim-y.
Yeah.
But I guess the colour of the paper you use as well.
Yeah. Like the other one's going to have more reds and yellows, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, experiment. See what sort of looks you can get, and see how many different. I can't wait to see what you use it on, and how it turns out, because I think there's just so. Pretty much limitless what you could do this onto, isn't it?
It is. I'm looking at your trays thinking, they'd look great.
And I'm thinking baked bean cans, food cans, they'd look really nice.
Yeah.
cupboard for your paintbrush
Plant
holders.
pots.
Plant pots.
Your terracotta or your plastic plant pots.
Be
lovely.
exciting stuff.
Oh, so many things.
Yeah.
The world, it's an Aldi. Oh, okay, replying. Alison and Karen, are you having a conversation that we've missed out on? Or no, Alison and Jane. There we go, Jane. One go at a time, should get easier. Big hug. Big hug, we've missed that. Sorry, Jane.
Yeah.
Sorry. Special. She's replying. Okay. You're all goody good dolls. I'm painting my fairy houses while the war unit is drying. Oh, bless you. See? Fairy houses. Oh my gosh.
How did your jelly play day go, Sue?
Haven't done it yet because I've been playing with too many other things.
And I've got a jelly plate now.
Have you? Did you get one? Should we have a play date?
Yeah.
Shall we?
And I got the brayer. I had the brayer to use with the alcohol inks because I saw some techniques that I would like to use with it. So I've had to go with the brayer, but not with the jelly plate.
No.
I've got it so that I can.
Yeah.
But
mine's sat there, right there, next to the paints. Suppose it's and look after on the lines. Could you use colour felts then gently rub again for shading?
Yeah.
Why not? Try it.
Yeah.
Let us know how it goes, Karen. I think I would probably, if I was going to use coloured pens, I'd probably do it whilst the gloss was still on the magazine.
Yeah, because then it would.
Because then you can move it
rather than it.
Whereas once you've taken the gloss off, it's going to absorb into the paper. Maybe.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to do it beforehand too. If you wanted a specific colour. Yeah.
So, we've got a challenge now, Jem.
Yes,
we've got to make these into something pretty. So I think I am going to go along the lines of the roses, like I said. Yeah. I see the roses like on a garden wall, secret garden wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to go quite shabby chic with my. We just have to do it like we did.
Yeah.
We haven't communicated about what we're doing with this. We've just said this is the technique we're going to use.
Yeah.
I haven't talked about it. We've both got really different effects, so I think we just go with it from here. What mine is going to turn into. What I'm going to turn it into. I need to do a bit of problem solving, but that's hopefully what I can share with you next Monday.
Yeah.
How I problem solve my way through making it into what I want to make it into.
I love it.
So yes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure whether it'd be my mum's cup of tea, but it's definitely mine. So
yeah,
you know.
Oh, it's going to take quite a place somewhere in me here.
So.
Yeah. Well, the dragon, you know, she's probably she'll see it eventually.
Dragon's like making her own right now.
Dragon's
that's if she paid attention. That is.
Does this technique have a name? It's called the Gem and Sue Babble and Dabble Monday Night Mother's Day Marble Stone Effect.
Yeah. Just write that down. You can acronym it if you like. It might be easier.
Yeah.
I think that was right.
I think you were right.
Correct me if I was wrong. I might have forgot a full stop somewhere. It's fine.
We don't want to forget full stops, do we?
No.
Because we'd just be talking forever like this and there'd be nothing else and we wouldn't be able to breathe and nobody knows what we're saying and then it just all goes wrong and then you run out of breath and then... Full stop.
I think that was a paragraph break. Blousy big paper flowers.
Yes.
On the top, yeah, be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking for that one, the colour one.
Wish your mum had more affordable taste. Well, you could
see, you could get away with this.
It.
I think this looks fairly expensive.
I think it will, eventually.
I think IKEA would love it.
IKEA would.
I think HomeSense would just take it off our hands.
Yeah, they would bite our hands off for that.
Totally having it. Totally.
Yeah.
So that's next week.
Yes, next Monday you will see what we did.
Yeah. Share your makes. Put them on the post. So if you go into the Babble and Dabble with Gem and Sue Facebook page, look for the posts. Add your posts. We'd love to see your pictures.
Really want to see more pictures because we know that lots of you are doing the projects. Talking about the projects.
Loved Gabrielle's photography work. Did
Yes.
you see that in the
Yeah,
end? Yeah,
I did.
caught it when you retagged it. Sorry about that, Gabrielle, but
I did.
lovely.
There's lovely photos, yeah. Really nice photos, actually. No, not your mum's cup of tea. Not my mum's cup of tea either, I don't think. I don't know, though.
I think
she
the
surprises
dragon...
me, my mum. Sometimes she loves some of the things I make, and often I can't ever guess which bits she's going to love and which bits she won't.
No. Because the things that you've given to her and the things that she adores are completely different. So the wirework bouquet, she absolutely loves that, but it's not something that I would associate with your mum.
No, my mum adores those.
You know, and then the pendants with the names on, she absolutely loves that. Yeah. You know, and I can see her with that.
Yeah, I've got my mum down now with what jewellery she likes. I've been successful a few years in a row making her jewellery that she likes now. Yeah. But yeah, things for the house, not sure. I mean, she's got everything I've made from my first business, the painting glass and ceramics, right up. Yeah, I did. You said it first. So she's got these little blue glasses that I painted years ago. Years and years. I don't even know how long ago. 25 years ago. And then, you know, so she has got lots of, and she's got a piece of wirework that I did before I even knew I did wirework. So from when I had my very first business, I was 19 doing glass and ceramics, and I made a wirework sconce and candle holder.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Is it downstairs in the hallway?
I don't know. I don't know where it is now. It's it's knee high. It's like a cup-y type shape thing. I made that all those years ago, and I didn't even realise I'd done wirework before. I forgot I made it. That's strange.
It's bonkers. Hi, Mandy.
Hi, Mandy. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Hashtag replay when you watch again.
Yes. Yeah, you must watch again because Sue showed us how to make these.
And Gemma showed us how to make these.
Lush. Such a nice technique. Lush. Yeah, so tune
Very
in next
different.
Monday to see how we evolve our projects. And there will be we don't know what the tutorial will be yet because we don't know what we're doing with ours yet. So I should imagine mine will be some sort of problem solving.
Yeah. I've got to see, I can already see where I'm going to have problems because you know me, I'm just a kind of stick it on and it's done kind of girl. And I sometimes forget the detail of a new project. And I just, so yeah, it's going to be a challenge.
Oh wow, I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be a challenge.
Very much looking forward to it.
It's going to be good.
And I really want to know what you're going to use it on. So as many ideas as possible, pictures, ideas, and ask questions if you need to know anything else. We can hopefully answer questions. Right, still hasn't had a Christmas piece yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's alright. You know, it's only, what is it, 9 months?
Yeah.
9 months to Christmas, so
you use it again. I actually had some chocolates on the weekend that were Christmas presents for somebody that hasn't had their Christmas present yet. I was like, you know, when you're really desperate for some chocolate, I was like, what have I got? And I was looking in the cupboard, there's nothing. Absolutely, not even a biscuit in the house. Not even popcorn, because that's usually, if I'm out of everything, I'll have popcorn. Nothing, and then I thought, there's a box of chocolates upstairs. They won't last anyway, so I'll have those.
It's good. Nancy's off to get her nail varnish remover.
Good.
Yeah, good. And says thank you. Katie says thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Don't forget, tomorrow night, Tinker Tuesday, with a lovely Katie Reid live on YouTube, and it's Poppy K Crafts on YouTube. Yeah,
and then there's Laura Binding, Crafty 11s.
Crafty 11s, 11 o'clock Thursday.
Facebook Live, 11 o'clock Thursday.
So we'll probably see you all around those.
And then Dabble and Dabble.
Those crafty hangouts. It's like the crafty hangouts.
Yeah, I missed Natalia today though.
Did you? Oh, I was there.
I'm going to do a watch because I think I need it this week.
Yes. Do it. It's good. It's good. Collectiveness is wonderful.
Oh, yes. So if you're going to embark on this project with us, let us know. Give us updates.
And if you love it and you do want to use it and you want to say, You two are great. Thank you for finding the project. You can buy us a coffee. So
yeah.
there is the we haven't talked about it for ages, but
We haven't.
www.buymeacoffee.com/. Gem and Sue.
No, Babble and Dabble.
Oh, /Babble and Dabble. And yeah, you can get us a coffee there. Coffees cost £2 each. You can buy us as many as you like.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't forget to do that if you can. And that's it for now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Thank you ever so much for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon.
I'm going to press the buy button now. I can't find Oaks because we're
on
on there.
the phone, not on the computer.